We live, yeah? Here we are live. People, deluded. I'm back again. Leicester nil, Arsenal 2, and we advance to the next round of the. I will always call it the Carling Cup. I can't lie, man. I don't know what sponsor runs it now, but what can I say? Clean sheet, 3 points. Well, I say 3 points. Advance to the next round, clean sheet, no injuries, and with all due respect to Leicester, we did have one eye on the Liverpool game. That's shown in the reflection of Arteta, because he made a lot of changes for whatever reason, excluding fitness. But yeah, man, we've got no injuries. We can firmly prepare now for Monday's game against Liverpool, which is going to be a tough clash. Yeah, we faced them already this season in the sense of the Community Shield. But for me, it's our first game against a top six rival in the league. We've got to be serious. In this game, Arsenal, in my lifetime, 25 years, I don't think we've actually won this League Cup. So we haven't got the richest history with it. At the end of the day, it is a trophy. You want to go as far as you can. For the young players, the further you go, there's more game time. There's more game time for everybody. And we owe it to ourselves and the opposition to play well. Obviously, there was a lot of changes, and there's still going to be a lot of question marks every time, the Ozils, the Guendouzi's are not involved. For the players that did start, El Nene got another opportunity to prove that he can have a future here. You had the young boys in, Saka retained this place, but more so Nelson, Eddie, and Joe. They all needed to kind of put in a performance today. And there was a lot of other changes. Kolasinac got a bit of game time today. Maitland-Niles came back into the fray. So for me, what I wanted to see today is, in the grand scheme of things, you're not going to change too much of Arteta's thinking, but you need to go and show Arteta that you can play a part this season, and you need to kind of do your part in this game to kind of give him a headache. And obviously, like I said, you just want to get over the line, man. And generally, we haven't travelled too well against Leicester because we've had prior to this one win in 7 games at their ground, so we know it's a tough place and a bit of a bogey ground for us. I forgot to mention Pepe started. I felt we made a good positive start, people. A good couple chances early on. There was a little good moment. All Brighton was dispossessed by Thingy, by Reese Nelson, and he had an effort. There was an equally in the same way we had a chance early on. You saw they had a chance very early on, people, and it was shocking. It was shocking for me because for me, our centre halves weren't following their runners. The midfield didn't clock Kelechi's run, and it was a big save by Leno. But that was a warning sign. When you couple in that and James Maddison's effort in the first half, I don't think we were tested too often in that regards. But that was something to think about. I think Saka was our brightest spark in an attacking outlet today. Really and truly, he was a class above a lot of people. I feel Nelson played quite positive today in the minutes he got. He showed there's a lot of things to improve in his game, and for me, it was an important game for him. Because this game he had to put in a decent performance, which I think he did. He's either got to show Arteta that I've got something to do and I've got a role to play here, or he puts himself in the shop window in terms of clubs abroad and in England that might be considering taking him on loan. We have heard a lot of movement. I think Nelson was good today, but you wanted to see a bit more generally for the team because I feel both teams were cut open quite easily and both teams were able to get into the opposition's half quite simply. And I think they needed to improve. Obviously, in terms of the fluidity, the final pass, creating cutting edge chances and just downright clear cut chances, there was a lot of rotation. So we're not going to have the same fluidity in our play like we might potentially have. But still, I wanted to see that a bit more. In the 19th minute, like I said, Saka looked like our brightest spark for me personally, people. He looked like our brightest spark. And in the 19th minute, he put one lovely ball in and nobody's gambling. And that's another pet peeve of me about our team. Like, not to scapegoat Eddie, but it's a lovely low driven cross. And you're thinking, just gamble, put your body across there, get there, expect the opposition centre half not to be equal to it. I'm not going to lie. First off, I wanted to see a bit more from Maitland-Niles. I don't think he was terrible, but, normally his first touch and in an attacking sense, he offers a bit. I feel he was a bit sleepy today. Pepe looked frustrated because he wasn't being given the ball, but he was anonymous, as was Joe Willock in the first half. Eddie was doing well to track and chase his runners and whatnot, but you wanted to see a bit more. I think El Nene put a good little shift in the midfield, but with all due respect to him, he's not a player that's necessarily outstanding at anything, and that's as good as you're going to get from El Nene, and with all due respect. So you needed to up it a bit more, man. We needed to up it. We know there's no extra time and there's penalties, but the quicker you put this game to bed, the quicker potentially some players who might be featuring or in Arteta's plans to feature against Liverpool will come off the field. Apologies for that. I don't know why I wrote Leicester 2. Let me pattern that, my guy, man. I just see somebody say that we don't want an incorrect scoreline. Let me just fix that. I don't know if you lot can still see me, but let's just fix that real quick. Well, we don't want 20. Love for watching out, my guy, man. It's simple stuff like that that will cause me to miss out on viewers. Yeah, let's just leave that like that. Now back on to what I was talking about. Yeah, my guy. Pepe isn't trying to use his right foot for anything, man. He ain't trying to use his right foot for anything. But yeah, man. Other than that, Pepe, I mean that Saka low-driven pass, sorry. There was a couple of incidences where we were in their half, but we didn't test them enough. I felt Leicester, to be fair to them, they had a strong last 5 minutes, but I feel we needed to, first and foremost, I'm looking at players, whether you're experienced like El Nene, who was all right, or like, you know, the Eddie and Nketiahs and etc. like that. Go and put in a performance, you know. Obviously, one game isn't going to change Arteta's thinking, but you've got to move forward in that regard, you know. Go and play a bit better, you know. You don't know when your chances are going to come, so make sure you seize it. And I feel based on the first half, nobody really sees their opportunity, especially the ones that want to play into that want to be in the first team a bit more. At half time, my thoughts are in front of me. And like I said, I thought we should have had a penalty. I actually didn't mention that. I don't know how Saka isn't given a penalty. He's cleaned out. But, you know, I'm not, if I speak, I'm going to sound like a typical Arsenal fan in that there's an agenda against us and the rest of it, people, which, you know, is further from the truth. It was a blatant penalty. He's cleared out, in my opinion, really and truly. We don't get the pen. It is what it is. Excluding that, we just haven't done enough. We haven't shot enough. You know, we ain't tested the keeper enough. Not that Leicester have done that to us, but we need to do a bit more if we want to advance to the next round of this cup, people. So like I said, we should have had a pen, but we didn't really create any clear-cut chances. I didn't really see any proper sustained attacking bits of play, and I felt we needed to be a bit more switched on, because there was a couple of moments where it could have been a Leicester goal sort of thing, people. But I wanted to see a bit more, because we do have, regardless of the changes, we do have the squad to obviously perform better. Second half, I felt we came out a bit more stronger. I felt Leicester came out a bit sleepy. Pepe decided to wake up. Maitland-Niles remembered he could go forward. I think Joe Willock, he weren't amazing, but he played a bit better. Nelson played well. I think it was harsh on Nelson to be subbed, to be fair. You know, I didn't think he deserved to be subbed, really. I thought it should have been Joe for Willian, personally, but Arteta knows his thing more than me. So yeah, man, we're playing better, slightly better in the second half. We're starting to get more on top of them. We're starting to create chances. Pepe, for me, should be giving the ball a bit quicker and a bit earlier, but spaces are starting to open. Obviously, we get our goal in fortunate circumstances. You know, it looks like Pepe's outrunning and he's going nowhere. He kind of keeps it alive. It ricochets off Morgan. It ricochets off Fuchs. And I think Fuchs is the unlucky one that ultimately, you know, has it chalked against him as an own goal sort of thing, people. So he has to hold that one there. But we go 1-0 ahead. That's what we need. I think we looked good. I think we look good in that regards past that, but you're never confident as an Arsenal fan at 1-0. And the half chances Leicester had from start to finish, they were rare, but when they did happen, it gave you something to think about. Perez, when he came off the field, should have scored, really and truly. And I felt towards the end, we did lose a bit of discipline. I think when Ceballos came on, Ceballos was giving the ball away far too frequently for my liking, and he's normally one of the best sort of retainers of the ball. Either way, you know, it looks like we're gonna win. You know, Leicester are kind of, what's the word, man? They're kind of lacking in concentration. Gaps are starting to open up. You know, they're starting to get caught in possession. And, you know, there was a time in the second half, just from pressing, you know, Joe Willock kind of puts Ward under pressure, and it could have been a goal on another day, but it wasn't to come. Obviously, as the game's drawing to a close, you know, shocking defending from Leicester, and Eddie Nketiah is able to get on the score sheet. It's a fantastic moment for him, because obviously in the Premier League, he came off the bench to grab us 3 points against West Ham. He's been given a start here. He's got a goal as a striker. That's all you can do for your gaffer. It flatters our scoreline. It looks a bit better. Yeah, Leicester, in particular, Maddison probably should have scored. They probably should have had more of a meal of things. Obviously, it wasn't the most glamorous of games. It was actually hard to stay awake, but what can I say, people? We walk away with a 2-0 victory. You know, we get advanced to the next round. I can't complain about anything else, people. Super chat don't work. Donate to the PayPal if that's what you're on, my guy. But I'm not running you down for no peas. But like I said, man, we walked away with the 3 points. I say 3 points. We walk away to the next round, and I can't complain, people. I was a bit scared about the lineup, but I think people did all right. So we might as well. Obviously, I'm waiting for my camera to charge, people. You lot can't even see it, and I've just plugged it out like a waste man. But I'm waiting for my camera to charge because I like to do my proper reviews. This is the only reason I'm streaming. Apologies if you was expecting a watch along. I just felt because I watched it via a stream, I weren't really on it. So I won't have time to do my player ratings yet until this is charged, people. So I thought, you know what, we might as well just smash this in, people. Speaking of smashing, make sure you're hitting the like button, people, and I'll keep bringing in your opinions, man. Nobody's right, nobody's wrong. I'm looking through the comments. Some men are saying Nelson was sharp, some men are saying he wasn't. You know, this is the beauty of football. We all see the game differently. We've got a super sticker. Thank you very much, Samuel, man. I think you've asked a question coincidentally. You said when we played poor before the Arteta arrival, we'd lose, but when we played poor, we'd win. Progress or luck? Bit of both ways, my guy, because the luck you're claiming, it will run out eventually. We will lose games we deserve to lose. I feel you. You know, what I will say is that I think Arteta's given us a bit more fight, a bit more grit, a bit more determination to force the results, you know. That's what I would say. But you want to see a bit more of a convincing win. Obviously, you know, it's the start of the season. Man are not really match fit. Both teams rotated the side, so you're gonna lose a lot of fluidity when you make the amount of changes. But I wouldn't say it's luck. I do think Arteta's making us harder to beat slightly by Arsenal standards and harder to defeat, if that makes sense. Like, we don't just lie down and accept defeat. We kind of keep going, whether we're winning, losing, or drawing. And that's one thing he mentioned straight away that we need to pattern up and do as a club if we want to move forward. So yeah, like I said, man. Like I said, get your opinions in, man. Get your opinions in. Yeah, like I said earlier, Pepe was not trying to use that right foot at all. You know, I want to see a big season from Pepe, man, a big season. Right now, he has to buy this time. He seems to be behind in the pecking order, whether that's fitness, whether that's training, or he just, you know, Arteta just sees better options right now is for Arteta to answer. But you've got to do more. You know, I'd say Pepe's got to be a bit more unpredictable. And I'd say, to be fair to Pepe, he looked frustrated because we weren't really trying to hit him. Somebody's asked who was my... Yeah, I don't know why they didn't give you a notification, man. They did you dirty, man. And I also forgot to mention, shout out to Hector Bellerin for coming off that bench for that lovely little run he did in the lead up to Thingy's goal as well. Bellerin looked decent off the bench. Obviously, it weren't that big of a thing, but you get the point, man. I have to give credit where it's due. Somebody's asked who was my man of the match for me, but me personally, Bukayo Saka. I think from the start of the game, he was the one. You know, I couldn't have really asked more from. Maybe his decision making could have been a bit better. I felt he ran into dead ends a bit. I think he tried at times to take too many man on and stuff, but I think he picked up where he's left off. You know, when you think of Bukayo Saka, I think of the word consistency. I think he was decent. I feel David Luiz was good. I feel within what El Nene can do and what he offers, I think El Nene put in an okay performance. I think Nelson put in an okay performance. But other than that, you know, I don't think there was too many things like that, man. So yeah, man. Yeah, our midfield is a serious issue. Obviously, it was a rotated midfield, but I think this highlights that our midfield, regardless of the combinations and stuff, they don't really offer anything. Who was my worst player today? Worst player? It's a difficult one because the second half changed it, but I felt Maitland-Niles struggled a bit. I think probably Joe, probably Joe Willock. I don't think Joe offered much today. He had a better second half, but his decision making was quite poor. The way he gets between the lines are quite poor. And yeah, man, obviously I want to be proven wrong in relation to Joe that he can play as a 10 and whatnot, but it is what it is. Yeah, I don't know why YouTube ain't giving notifications. Maybe I bring out too many vids. It's doing a mazza, man. It's really doing a mazza. It is what it is. But in relation to that, let's move on, man. Before I bust out people, I'd like to do the player ratings. Obviously, I will do a separate vid when this thing charges. But yeah, man. Start with Leno. I'll give Leno a 7. Now, Leno didn't have much to do, but all I judge it on is when you're asked to do stuff, make sure you do it. And he did it. First, I can't get over that Kelechi chance in the first minute. He dealt with that. His catching still needs a lot to be desired, and I don't think personally I'm ever gonna 100% be convinced with Leno in regards to when he comes off his line to catch it. But he's still my number one. I still think Leno is a very good keeper. So I give Leno a 7. I give Rob Holding a 6. I feel Holding was calm. There wasn't too much he had to do, but he equaled everything that he was asked of him. I give Kolasinac a 6 as well. I think Kolasinac, on one hand, I think he was a bit shaky, but on the other hand, I feel he was better than usual. And I think he actually had a decent game, an okay game by his standards. I don't know what to make of it. So I dash him a 6. I give David Luiz an 8. I feel David Luiz was very good today and everything that was equal of him, asked of him. He was equal to it. I think the only time I could have asked more is that early chance with Kelechi. But other than that, he was up for it and equal for everything. So I can't ask more of him. I give him an 8. I give Maitland-Niles a 6. I think he was a bit too casual, a bit in holiday mode today. I don't think his first touch and a lot of what I attribute to Maitland-Niles and what he can do on his day wasn't there. So I think he reacted better in the second half and woke up a bit. But I think I give him a 6. Bukayo Saka, I give an 8. You know, I think he was good from start to finish. He did look a bit tired towards the end. And yeah, man, I don't know if he'll play against Liverpool, but in the last 2 games, Bukayo Saka's featured in. You know, he's done everything that I'm asking these other young players. Go and give Arteta a headache. I don't need to spend long on Bukayo Saka, car. He done his thing. He gets an 8. I think Nelson gets a 7. I still think he needs to get a bit more stronger and you get the core. I don't mean being butch and wedge, but when you look at Saka, he's not the biggest, but he's got that core. He clearly worked on it. I think Nelson needs to get that, but I think Nelson pressed today well. I think he showed some confidence to have some efforts. I think his decision making and link up play can obviously be fine tuned and whatnot. Make sure you're hitting the like button, people. Can obviously be fine tuned, but I think Nelson gave a good account of himself. And like I said, people, it was an interesting game for Nelson because he's either got to show Arteta that, yo, you're making a mistake loaning me out if that's what you're on, or he's got to put himself in the shop window for Premier League clubs or even German clubs, or even German clubs that are participating in the Champions League, people. I might be reaching a bit, but, you know, this is what he's got to do. It's a very interesting season for Joe and, for Reese. So I give him a 7. I give Joe Willock a 6. I think he was on, like Pepe and Maitland, he was on course to get a 4. I didn't see him, you know, and when I did, it weren't enough. But I think second half, he reacted well. He did his thing and he tried to make things happen. Still a lot of question marks over Joe, by myself, admittedly, but I give Joe a 6, people. El Nene, I give El Nene a 7. I think, again, El Nene doesn't offer much in terms of a footballer, but what he does offer, I think he does it well in the basic things. I think he did all right today, people. There wasn't much more I could have asked El Nene. He put himself around. He tried to get into some tackles, you know, and then he did what he did. And, you know, in the last couple of appearances, El Nene's been given opportunities. I think he's taking them. Like, fair enough, people might say you're playing a weak and Leicester team. There is some truth in that. But he also took his chance in the Community Shield and obviously in the first league game of the season. Eddie was on course to get a 6 because I feel while he didn't have any opportunities, I think he pressed very well in this game. And when you've got no midfield trying to create, and Eddie's not them strikers that can make things happen himself per se, what more can I ask of you? But he kept working. He looked better in the second half, and obviously he gets a little customary tapping and gets on the score sheet and makes it 2 goals, 2 games. You know, 1 start, 1 game, and he scored off the bench and scored, and that's all you can ask of Eddie. Now, Eddie weren't amazing, but on the basis of being a striker, you've scored games. When your manager gives you the opportunity, go out and take it. He's done that. Saka's took his opportunity. I won't go as far to say Nelson fully grabbed his opportunity, but I think he gave a good account of himself. I saw some hunger, I saw some pressing, I saw some desire. Yeah, that's all I'm saying, man. Just my football opinion. So Eddie gets a 7. I give Pepe a 6. He was on course to get a 4, but he reacted a bit better in the second half. Obviously, I don't want to make this the Pepe show and say, oh, it's concerning he didn't play well against the second string Leicester side, no matter how true that is. But I don't think we found him enough. I do think he frustrates, you know, sometimes just mix it up a bit, sometimes take it on your right foot. But I think he reacted better in the second half. And to be fair to Pepe, maybe slightly giving him a 6 is harsh because he was involved in the game. So if I should give him a bonus point and make it a 7, I won't disagree. But I personally feel it stands at a 6. I feel out of the outfield players, like if you was to ask me in my heart of hearts who I think played really well today, I think probably just Bukayo Saka and Luis. Give a little credit to El Nene, like I said, but that's about it. Samuel said, I'm not sure about El Nene. He's doing a decent job at the moment, but definitely not a permanent player in that position. Yeah, man, I think at best El Nene is a squad player, but at the end of the day, if you can become a good squad player and when your chances come in, you're taking your opportunities as he has done and you're playing quite fair, I can't ask you of nothing more, really and truly. So yeah, man, big up El Nene, but I share what you're saying, Samuel. You know, we need to get a couple of midfielders. For me personally, we need to get a couple of midfielders if I'm even going to talk about top 4, let alone trophies. Yeah, I think Holding was calm today still. I gave him a 6. I don't feel that anyone was really tested. Leicester were quite poor in the attacking sense, as were we. But anything else, Holding gave a good account of himself. But I just feel, I feel Bukayo Saka and David Luiz were kind of up here in their performances and everyone else was down there, really and truly. Not too sure Nene is better than Xhaka, but I'm not a fan of putting these players against each other and whatnot. I think somebody asked me, where you been, Ahmed, man? Are you ever going to do content on other top 6 teams? Yeah, I've done that. Please check my recent upload. Someone tell this guy, like I ain't spoken about United and Callum Hudson a day and the rest of it. Go and check out the uploads, man. Go and check out the uploads. But what can I say, man? We just move forward. Big up Bellerin. I'm not going to give Bellerin a player rating because realistically, he weren't on the field long enough, people. But in the minutes he did offer and he did give, I think he did well. And obviously, he played a part in the goal. Man are on me. I saw your United video, bro, but I want more. I can only do them when my thoughts come about. When I've got something to say, my dude, I'll keep trying, man. I appreciate that you're hungry for more, but man, I one man, dog. Keep trying. Done know my killie. Big up my guys in JA, man. That's the home. Big up them, man. Eat some Guinness for me, man. I can't do that unless I want to get ripped off. I'm not. You can give Bellerin what you want, but realistically, he weren't on the field long enough for me, anyways. So yeah, man. I'm calling, man. Trust me, I'm coming, man. I hit the like buttons. Let's get a couple more questions before I get out of here, because it's late, people. Why aren't we getting Aziz more? Because he's got to nail it down at 23's level. He will get his opportunity. He will get his opportunity. Do I think we're going to sign one more player? I hope so. I mean, a blind man could see Arsenal need a centre midfielder or two, but hopefully we'll revisit that subject come thingy, man. We'll visit that subject come October the 1st, but we need that, man. Come on, man. I'm appreciating the love. I'm appreciating the love. Thank you very much. Oh, Tabia. Don't know. I shout me. Anyways, man said I look fried because I am, dog. Thoughts on Nelson after the game. Where do you see him this season? Boy, I see Nelson on loan because, today was all right. But tomorrow, if he played against Liverpool, he might be so. I think it might be good Nelson go into a Premier League team where he's got more of a chance of starting week in, week out, getting 20 games or more or so, and doing his thing from that. Other than that, I can't really see game time, car. You've got Reese Nelson. A man said Reese Nelson. You've got Willian. You've got Bukayo Saka. And I think it's unfair when you compare, people will look at Saka and say, why aren't you doing that, Nelson? And there's some truth in that. 100% there's truth in that. But not every young player is the same, really. So I think, the pressure of other young players succeeding, and Nelson was seen as the golden boy, being out of that might help him. He needs to play consistency. He needs to get that confidence back in his game. And that's only going to come by playing games and doing well in games. So I see him out of this club, really. I see him going out on loan. Hopefully we get more of a confident player. I really like Joe. I'd like Joe to stay, but when I remove my emotion, my guy, he potentially should move on. Do you think we could get 45 million for Pepe next summer? Maybe in installments, but yeah. We'll have to see, man. We're going to have to see. Wait, they might do, but what happened when they bucked us at Wembley? What happened when they bucked us at the Emirates? I'm shook off Thiago. I respect Liverpool, but boy, football games are won on the field and not paper. And I think Arsenal are going to lose personally. But, let's take time and see what actually happens first. So, yeah, man. Amari Hutchinson's a bad boy footballer, and he's showing his stuff, man. It's all timing with him. I like Joe Willock. Decision making on them passes needs to improve. I like Joe. I think Joe's thing is the box to box where he was playing. Well, he wasn't. He was actually playing doing some creative midfielder thing. But I think Joe should be a box to box man. I think that's Joe's strengths. But Arteta knows more than me, and if he thinks he's a creative midfielder, it is what it is, people. Don't know, Daniel, man. Don't know, man. I'm just a small content creator that tries to do a thing, man. Respect for that super chat, Jamal, man. It means a lot, man. Especially because you lot work hard for your piece. Thoughts and on. Then I've kind of offered my thoughts already, my guy. I think he did all right today in what he offered, really. He's not a player that's going to break the lines and do mad stuff, but it is what it is. Scrolling up to try find more questions, man. Moderators, man, bring through the mad questions there, man. Somebody's asked, is El Nene better than Xhaka? I don't think so. Personally, I'd rather Xhaka. I'd rather new midfielders anyways, but it is what it is. Big up all my South African killies then, man. It means a lot. It really means a lot. What else have we got? Hey, we got some fan love, man. Big up you lot, man. You lot are coming in with the love today. You're making the guy feel proud and that, DG Nation, You lot always say I don't smile. Yeah, you're right, man. Saka is a different gravy. I don't know about the Madison thing there, my G, but if that's what you're on, I'm not gonna take no one's opinions away. And anyone that wants to watch the highlights, bust out, man. I don't quite get that comment, but it is what it is. Hey, man, I'm just trying to be better than I was yesterday, man. But I'm sure there's people that think he's better than me and vice versa. So I ain't really gonna get involved in all that. Do you think Bukayo Saka can be a creative midfielder? Yeah, I think he can do the 10 role, but it is what it is, man. Yeah, I think he can. Man said Stardog. Come on, man. Respect me. Man's a YouTuber now. Man's on the flavors and that. Respect my thing. Now I'm gassing. What do you think Reese Nelson's best strengths are? Well, I think he's good taking people on. I think he's good in tight spaces, but he needs to be confident to do that. I think when I think of Nelson, that's what I think of, really. I'm gonna assume you meant Pepe's strengths, and I wouldn't say so because I don't think Aubameyang's been here for so long and pulled us through. And would you say we really still even play to Aubameyang's strengths at this club? So will we play to Pepe's strengths? I'm not sure. I don't mind that he's relaxed. I actually feel Nelson is fairly aggressive in his play. I just feel with Nelson, it's the decision making. It's what you do, what you thought in your mind before you get that ball. What you're gonna do with it. I don't think the decision making is of that level to really help this club. And he's someone like Nelson that needs to go and get minutes. And it'd be interesting to see how much Joe plays today. I mean, this season. Well, Eddie can push. Well, I mean, Eddie, with respect to Eddie, Eddie kept my man out the team like last year, so Eddie can push him all the way. Joe, I mean, Laka and Eddie are both bagged in recent games. It's good pressure, but Eddie can push him all the way. It's down to Eddie, to keep scoring, to keep advancing as a player, to keep pushing himself, and past that, he can do what he wants. You heard him in the week say he's what did he say? He's learning from Aubameyang. He wants to be a top striker. At 2021, he doesn't have to be the finished article. Ask Aubameyang how good he was at 21 to see that sort of stuff. But yeah, he's got to keep advancing, man. He's got to really just keep advancing in his career, and then everything else will take it. I miss Martinez, but at the end of the day, my guy, Martinez is gone. There's no point continuously going on about him. It's happened, innit? Like, it's gone. Thoughts on Guendouzi and Ozil not making the team sheet? Well, clearly their futures are away from this club, man. So we knew it's going to happen. I personally feel if we do not see a resolution to Ozil's thing this season, I think the club owe it to us to kind of tell us what's what, because we know what's what. But I think the fan, at least it's even Ozil's last contractual year. Just tell us what's what. He's not featuring in the plans. We're waiting till his deal ends or whatever. I don't think we need to keep going on the way we're going, man. Don't know, my guy, man. Obviously, make sure you lot all there, man. Tomorrow I'll be doing a thing with Rance and Matisse. You lot know we do our little show and whatnot. You never know, but I think Emil Smith Rowe's got more potential, but potential is just potential. I don't mind Socrates leaving, my guy. He does need to keep it moving. I can't lie, I'm kind of heartbroken Torreira's going because I think he could be used in the team, but it is what it is. Yeah, Reese Nelson potentially should go back on loan, my guy. Please go back through the thing because I have spoke on such. So yeah, it is what it is in that regards. An error occurred on YouTube. This is we're gonna have to wait. My guy, we're gonna have to wait. I tried to change the name. We're just gonna have to wait, my guy, to change the name of this thing. Last couple questions, man, and I have to keep it moving. Where does Martinelli fit? And this is an Arteta problem. This is the problems Arteta needs, my guy. You know, for me, Martinelli plays on the left or the mid or the middle of the front three. But we need these problems. We need these issues, you know. At the end of the day, you earn your shirt, you keep it and make it yours. We need that, you know. We need these uneven numbers. There's 3 spots up there. There's bare man. If I'm Arteta, I'm saying, listen, whoever earns their shirt. Make sure you don't miss out. And it's down to William, Pepe, Saka, Martinelli when fit, even Aubameyang because he's on the flanks now to do what they need to do. Ceballos. So did I. A better second half, but so did I. I mean, he won 2 trophies in recent years, so he can do what he needs to do. But, you know, it depends. I see no reason why he can't. You know, the FA Cup and the Europa League, if you're talking about the league title, that's a myth. Of course, a blind man could see this midfield needs to be fixed and it needs to get some athleticism in it and also needs to get some what's the word, man? Someone that can break the lines, whatever the word for that would be. On that, you know, do I think we'll sign Aura and Partey this window? I hope so. I really hope so. If you had your choice, where would you send Joe and Reese on loan? Well, for Reese Nelson, if it's a Britain thing, I would say Fulham, Palace. You know, obviously Palace got Zaha, they got Eze now, and they got them ballers. But I think he'd benefit from playing in a system like that, with playing under someone like Roy Hodgson, who's, you know, whatever you say, Hodgson's done a lot in this game. Fulham, you know, Scott Parker, who might be a Spurs man, but they don't have the biggest squads that could afford him more game time. Maybe teams of this sort of stature. Abroad, you know, I wouldn't mind him. I would love him to go to Dortmund and play on a regular basis, but I don't think he'd get too much game time. So can he go to Werder Bremen, where Gnabry was, where Tadic Chong's on a 2-year loan spell from City, Man United, sorry, and get game time and do his thing there? That's a question for the clubs. But if I had my choice, that's what I would say. In relation to Joe, it's a bit more trickier, you know. I'd say almost the same thing. Can we sell him to a Fulham? Can we send him to these teams there where he could play? I wouldn't say I'm surprised because I didn't think he would play really. He played in the under 23s. He was I think he was just on the bench to, you know, see what it's about. I wouldn't say I'm surprised. I would have liked to have seen him get some minutes. But yeah. To be fair, I haven't asked Ranch, you know. I want to ask Ranch, but I don't know what to talk about with him yet, you know, sort of thing. I've kind of been delaying. Like, I want it to be something kind of worthwhile for you lot when I bring Rance over. But shout out to Rance, man. He showed me nothing but love. He always busts me on his show. But to be fair, I haven't asked him because I don't know what to ask him and center it around, really. That's the honest truth, really. I want to switch to a 4-3-3, but I don't think that's going to happen against Liverpool, my guy. And I don't think it should. For me, you know, at the end of the day today, you know, Bellerin had a better game in 5 minutes than potentially Maitland had all game. But for me, it's Maitland Niles. But, you know, I can't really fault Bellerin. He's doing his thing. But it would be Maitland Niles for me. You know, I think it'll be between them two. I'm not really a fan of Cedric Suarez. To be fair, I haven't really seen him too much in an Arsenal shirt. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. But that's something I want to get done. That's something I would love to get done. Big up to you, man. You know, I don't want to talk too tough, but that's something we're trying to get done still. It's for me, I get no disrespect to Brentford, but I want to see Nelson in the Prem or in Germany. I don't want to do the championship team, man. I don't want to do the championship team thing, with all due respect. Aye, man. That's a tough one. I'm going to say 2-1 Arsenal, but, you know, I think 3-1 Liverpool with my brain. Man said replace Troops. Big up Troops, man. Big up Troops. No one can replace Troops. Troops is a legend, man. Troops is a serious guy and another one that's shown me nothing but love. But if Robbie wants to bust me a bit more on his channel, if Robbie wants to bring DG to the mainstream, as I should be, you know, I'm not gonna. It's time to kind of stop being humble. I do my thing. I should be there, but you know, I'm not gonna be up all under a next man for a shot. I'm gonna do my own thing and, You know, the streets will decide what's what. It's that simple, really and truly. Yeah, I know, man. I love you too. Big up you, man. We're gonna get that done, man. He's a real guy, real recognized, real. You know, when I was working as a content assistant and with True Geordie, that's when I met Hugh. You know, he's a blessed guy, man. Showing me nothing but love physically in the flesh, obviously, not the funny man thing, and obviously on the net. So yeah, man, it is what it is. Can't speak, brother. Is what it is. You bro, you know what it is. You know what it is. It's true, my guy. I should. But it's a political one. Still, Robbie's a busy guy. Robbie don't be replying to text. Robbie Hollywood, you know. Uncle Robbie is Hollywood, but big up Robbie, man. You know, I'm not gonna. Yeah, trust me. A lot of this is what I'm talking about. A lot of funny, man. You're gonna get me cancelled, man. You know how it is in this generation. Let's be easy, man. Calm it down, or you're gonna get me muted. Be easy with all them things there, man. Yeah, man. I guess so, man. Maybe, man. But you know, Robbie's got to reply to a man's texts. If man can't ask, if man asks and you air it, what can man really do? Like, and you know, I don't want to talk on them youths there, 'cause I ain't got nothing to say to them really and truly. But you know, I never hate on the next man, and I wish the next man all the best success. So you know, if whatever he's doing is giving him subscribers and he's advancing his life and looking after his family, then is what it is. I hold no ill malice against guys. Guys are irrelevant to my life, but I wish them all the best in doing their thing. So whatever works for man, innit? But everyone's got their own journey. Everyone's got their own, and personally, I think, you know, when it's DG, when you're coming how I'm coming, you know, nothing's going to be given to you easily. You know, no one's trying to bust, man. Not that I'm sour. We just got to take the stairs. This is the game. It's all love. You know, if you've ever done me dirty, I forgive you. The game's the game. It is what it is. Bro, you know, they can't defeat the thing. You just got to stay hungry, innit? I guess you just got to stay hungry, keep up the desire, and, you know, by God's grace, the rest will take care of itself. On that note, I don't know what more there is to add, Samuel, man, really and truly. Who do you think is going to be our next breakthrough talent from the under 23s? I'd potentially say Miguel Aziz, but you know, you've got Miguel younger than him, you've got Amari, you've got Patino, you've got Daniel as a right back. It is what it is. Trust me, man. Hit I spam Robbie, fam. You know, I'm one man, spam Robbie. Don't let Robbie see them AFTV comments and it doesn't say where's Deluded, where's DG. Make it that he's sick of hearing my name, people. I need you lot to do that. But if we don't do that, then it is what it is, man. You know what? You're on your own wave, anyways. Big up AFTV, love that. But it's birth the DG show. Yeah, man, I do my own thing still, but I got nothing but love for AFTV. Nobody there's done me anything wrong. Robbie and his brother and that have shown man love, and you know you got Pippa and them people there that are very nice folk and very nice people. Troops the same. Yo, Jacqueline, I hope you're all right. Is it Jacqueline? Yeah, I hope. Yeah, I couldn't stop reading, man. Good outlook on everything. That's all it is, man. You know, everybody's journey is different. You know, you don't see everybody's journey behind closed doors. Behind closed doors, it is what it is. Hey, bro, just because I say I forgive you, don't mean I fuck with you, you know? Like, I can forgive you and still want to lick off your mouth and punch off your mouth. It's that simple. I just hold no ill malice. I see no point in thinking about people that have done me ill or done me dirty or done me wrong. Why am I going to still harbor ill feelings and think about people 24/7? You know, it's going to take me away from my mission and being a better person for the people that do like me and the people that do need me in their life. So, you know, the people that matter, I'll do what I need to do. The people that don't matter is what it is. Trust me, man. We keep going, man. We keep a lot of love tonight, people. A lot of love. I thought I was gonna be out of here on a quick thing, but there's a lot of love, man. There's a lot of love. Really, man. My favorite YouTuber. That means a lot, man. We keep going, Michael, man. We keep going, man. We keep going. We keep going. We keep going. I think Balogun's busting out personally. I think Balogun's busting out. I hope he signs the deal, but it is what it is. Shout out to Ben Cottrell. He's a baller. You know, probably needs to develop a bit a bit physically, but that's about it. Aye, man, if that's what you believe, I can't take that away. I do rate Balogun. Do I rate Liga? No, I rate anybody that's building a platform for themselves. I might not agree with what you do. I might not agree with anything, but anyone that's trying to better their family's life, I can't do nothing but salute that, even if I don't necessarily like the person. Like, I might not even speak to him anymore, but I can't. He was a real guy at one point. At one point he gave man an Arsenal ticket to go watch the game because he didn't want to go. I don't know what's happening that, but shout out to him, man. It's irrelevant stuff, really and truly. I like that, man. How much do you earn from you? Come on, man. You can make a living, but do I look like I've made a living? Like, come on, bro. Do I look like everyone has the even a man them in my close circle, they all think guys are on some mad racks on YouTube, bro. If I had mad racks, I'd disappear from this thing. Are you crazy? Don't know. The perception is mad, and that it kind of f's with you physically, because people think you should have made it, you should be this, you should be that, but it's not always like that, man. It's not always like that, man. Like the perception. That's why you never watch what people have because you don't know how they got it. Thank you, man. It means a lot. Thank you, man. It means a lot. I don't know what to say, man. It makes me feel warm inside. I can't comments like that. I don't know how to react, my guy. Just love for that, man. And that's all it's about. That's all it's about, that's all that matters. From the real mess with, man, what can I say in it? We're building something, we're doing our thing. I'm trying to water my own garden. I'm not really trying to be concerned in what a next man or woman is doing. Takes away from my thing. It doesn't put bread in my pocket. It doesn't better my family's life. There's people in life that sit down and just talk about people and study people. Empty barrels make the most noise, as my nan used to say, and I'm not trying to be an empty barrel, so I'll just do my own thing and move forward. Do you reckon Balogun could hack proper men's football? I personally don't, and I think he can due to his naive personality. Unless you know him personally, I think it's unfair to make comments on his personality. Do I think he can hack men's football? I think he's earned a shot. He needs to either go out on loan or leave permanently to do that. Of course, being an under 23, going to the physical game, you're going to struggle initially. You're going to have tough times like every footballer, like anyone in any job that hasn't been exposed to something. You're going to need to learn. It's just down to him to make it work. But you'd imagine he'd have to bulk up a bit physically and the rest of it. Don't know my Italian people. Them. I didn't even know I had fans in Italy, and that's one place I'm due to go from. Come on, man. You're 100% right on that. Oh, big up Robbie, man. Robbie was one of the first guys to mess with, man, bruv. So big up to him, man. Plus, let's be honest, he's a black man in a mad space. So I'll always support the thing, man. Trust. Hey, remember 10K? Hey, I remember when I used to at people, watch this vid. Hey, we come up, man. We come up still. Hey, I can't miss out comments from JA, man. Big up my Jamaicans, man. You know how much I love you guys, man. I love everyone, but ain't nothing like getting support from your own, man. You're right, man. You're right. Big up Harry, man. Big up, assuming you're talking about that Greek Harry, that was on AFTV with Big Up Harry. I remember both of us, him in particular, was killed for his opinion for Una Emery, even talking about a man's appearance and man's children and all these things that weren't needed about to talk about a man. Lo and behold, he was right about Emery. Big up Harry, man. Need to do more content with that guy, to be fair. I got a lot of time for him. Like you said, man, is what it is. Come, man, I need to get out of here, so let's offer some more, man. When's the next one with Curtis? Whenever, man. Big up Curtis. I need to go and grab him, man. We need to be working. I think he did a live stream today still. He doesn't play for Arsenal anymore, but he's a bad boy footballer. He's at Rangers now. Psst. It's down to Bellerin to show that, my guy. Why do you look so tired? Why are you watching man's face, bro? Like, man, he's tired, bro. It's 20 minutes to 11 in England. Of course, I'm going to be tired. I've been at work, working from home. I've been making a crap load of videos. I've just had to go through a boring 45 minutes of Arsenal and then a bit of a bookie 45. Of course, I'm going to be tired, my guy, man. Right? Calm down, man. Guy can't even be tired again. Hurrah. That you, man, are. Madman. It's a bit weird, but I'm learning it, my guy. I'm learning it still. I'm getting used to it. I enjoy interacting with you lot. Trust, man. Big up yourself, Brandy. It means a lot, man. It means that I don't know how to feel about these comments. Bro, you gotta ask that Donny, man. Like, that's one busy Donny. Like, if you want me deluded in Turkish, you don't gotta spam him. Like, he's a busy guy. You got just take that one up with Turkish, man. Just I don't want to talk too tough. Just take that one up with Turkish. Massive respect, man. Massive respect, man. Massive respect. Man saying check out restaurant in Mayfair. Bro, where's the Mayfair piece? Man, who told you I got peace to be going restaurant in Mayfair? Yo, brother. Like, you take it, man. Yeah. All right, let's go. Madman. Hey, man, I just screaming Mayfair, like man just gonna bring out the hey. I know I look like bourgeois and you lot say, but I ain't got bourgeois money. Like, you're moving mad. Big up my Nigerians, man. Moving, my man said Mayfair. Ah, man said Mayfair, bruv. You're moving mad. That was one funny one still. 11 a.m. All right, when you're up from 4 a.m. every day, working, making vids, and doing other things, you tell me if it's early, bruv. You tell me, mate. You tell me. Have I ever thought about going into commentary? I have, truthfully, and that's actually my form of going into commentary is actually doing the live streams with you guys. That's actually my form of commentary. I won't cap. So maybe I will explore other little ways of doing that. And I've also seen you said some comment about you can see me on Soccer AM and the rest of it. Hopefully one day, man. Hopefully it's about working smarter. And I've realized, you need people to bring you into these things there. So I'm trying to network, but we get there one day, man. Trust me, man. Trust me, bro. Man had a long day trying to build up herbs and chill off, and these men are onto me, man. Relax. Relax. Not that I know what that is. I don't know what that is. I really don't know what that is. Massive respect, man. Big up my Canadian people, them tuning in, and maybe, man. I need to buy new online and that, man. I ain't been on P4 in a hot sec, man. I haven't been on a hot sec. I need to play a couple of academy ballers. I was looking for a name for this YouTube thing, my guy, and literally, I just remembered some you on Xbox called me deluded or something, and I just felt it's stuck with it. I needed that. We ran with that, and we're here today, man. Like, it's literally that. Literally on FF. What's FF? Someone tell me what FF is, man. Oh, okay. Oh, where you from? You from Qatar or something? If you're from Qatar and you got them peas, come by Deluded. Still, I'm on this Man City thing. Still, we can make this platform a madman. You look tired. Get a drink or two. Hey, man, you're gonna get me in trouble, man. You're gonna get me. Let me not talk about ladies, man. You're gonna get. Last time I spoke about ladies on the live stream, my WhatsApp was a bit political, and when you get them three words, that LOL, you know what time it is. So let's just chill off with the galley comments. You know, let's just talk about footy, man. So am I, man. Informed Gooner. That makes man sound like some eating you. Still, I just like to just go by my own name. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Trust me. You lot are moving mad. You lot are funny, man. I should do this more, man. Interacting with you guys more, man. Trust me. Shout out to the you on Xbox. It might not have happened. CJ, Courtney, whatever you want to call me, man. My name's actually Courtney Jamal, but my mates call me CJ. Mother calls me Courtney. I mean, you can call me YC. That stands for something that, it's not really positive and it still sticks with me to the day. And I'm not necessarily proud of it, but I do like the name. Big up my Jamaicans, man. Let me leave that, man. Love my guy. Oh, you from the six? Oh crap, you Jake's manager or something? Yeah, fly man to Canada still. Fly man to Canada. I ain't got no sources, man. I don't know the sources, man. Trust me. And I play like Maitland now as well. You lot might as well donate, let man get some biscotti or something, man. Trust me, man. Trust me. How's my Sunday league team doing? Hey, We're at 48 subscribers, people. I need you all to subscribe to it. In fact, you know what? Yeah, let me wheel that one up because you lot are moving a bit. You lot are moving a bit mad. I need you lot to subscribe to this thing, man. If you want to see me miss hit a volley, and you want to see me sliding into tackles like Wan-Bissaka, people, we're on 53 subs. Yeah, can you see? Get that up, AFC Edmonton. Please support the thing. If you want to see man play football, they're gonna be uploading the vids there. But that's my club. It's not my club. It's my brethren's club. But it might as well be my club. Cause I live and die for it. You know, you lot can see me rattled and whatnot. Please, man, let's try to get that to 100, man. There's 300 or so of you watching this thing. If all of you sub, we can move with the thing. And it's just a couple of man them and a couple of people just donating their time and just playing football, man. So yeah, man, please make sure you do your thing, man. An idea for other people and any ideas for names for other people to start their own YouTube. That's for them to know, my brother. Like, I don't know, my guy. I don't know. Whatever you feel in it, because I didn't think about this. I come in a lot of this YouTube thing. I had to learn. I can't even cap. Like, I come into this thing still just raw and greasy with it. So I don't know for all the names and stuff. I'd say if you are starting a YouTube channel or someone that wants to, just start it. Figure out the name you have to figure out first, but figure out all the rest first after. I'm still figuring out a lot of stuff, but where would I be if I didn't start? If I thought I need to get this, I need that, I can't do it with this, I need that, I wouldn't be nowhere, would I, my dude? So you've got to just take a chance. Just start. Just start. Just start. That's all there is, man. There's the link. There's the link to Edmonton FC. Yeah, man, done now. I don't know if the link will work in the live chat, but yeah, support the thing, people. I think my settings are a bit mad. I don't know, man. I'm stressing because I don't see no players, but it is what it is, man. Thank you very much, man. It means the world that you can recognize I love my thing. I love to talk about football and I'm passionate about it above all. When's your next team talk, bro? When we get rattled. In fact, we're gonna need a big team talk. We got a big game on Wednesday, man. I mean on a Sunday, apologies. We've got a big one. How do you know I don't? Big courtesy. Yeah, trust. Nines needs to. I spell that with a caps though, but Nines needs to bust, man. There's only a couple guys I'll move like a shameless groupie around, and that's Ronaldinho, Thierry Henry, Arsene Wenger, Sir Alex Ferguson, and Nines. I can't even lie, man. Don't know, my guy. Support the thing, man. Make sure you're doing that. Fantasy football. I've got a fantasy football league still. Just go through the comments on my YouTube thing, man, and support the thing. It's not my YouTube account, people. I'm not running the AFC Edmonton YouTube account, but I'm there, man. So support the thing. Depends what in particular. I'd say a 5. I ain't no madman, but I'm cool. I can get myself out of it still, man. I can be calm. Right, bro. You galley. It's a bit booky still, my guy, but hey, I don't know, man. Trust me, seeing, lad. Come on, man. I'd love to visit Canada, man. I'd love to visit Canada still. I'd love to visit Canada. Oh, I don't know where I am, my guy. I don't check that. I just changed my team. I don't know, my guy, man. Trust me, Jamie Jones, man. One day, man, we'll do this thing, man, for sure. It's all relative. It all depends what you're specifically looking for, my GG. He's a decent player, man. I like him quite a lot, man. Bro, a couple beaky dunnies, brother. Beaky dunnies, moderators. The beaky play thing. We need to rub it out. It's getting a bit dodgy. I think it's everything, man. We've got to wait. Just wait for him. I think it's everything regarding him, man. Yeah, you sounded like a Fed, my guy. For Sundays, my playlist is a bit mad still. My playlist would be let me show you. Can you lot see? I want you lot to see something. You lot can't see, man. But basically, I just got a bunch of drill in it, like specifically for Sunday. I like to be angry when I'm playing football, so I've just got hella 6'7", hella 150, hella 410, hella zone 2. We've got Bando K, we've got Young Diz, we've got D Sav, we've got a couple N9 Utes, E1 and that. We've got the Tottenham Utes, we've got the Homerton Utes. You know, we've got Pot of Paper there, we've got CB, we've got Rimsey, we've got Tiny Boost, we got it all, man. We got it all, man. We got pure things, man. I'm locking this off in a sec. You're moving mad. You're moving mad. You lot are moving mad. Bro, like, this is another example, bro. What bag? Someone show me my bank account. What bag? I want to secure the bag. If I secure the bag, you'll never, ever, ever, ever hear from me again. Are you mad? Are you mad? Are you mad? What bag? Backside. Yeah, man. Charlie Patino's a serious baller, man. Let's get one more question in and keep it moving, people, man. Bro, subs them are shaky. They're wobbling for true, my guy. They're wobbling, fam. They're moving mad. Yeah, who don't listen to Mr. 22Gs like Suburban, man? Like, come on, man. I don't know why he needs to play for Neil Warnock, but okay. Abraham. You sounding like a crackhead, man. You're just gonna get that block, bro. You're moving a bit mad. We're getting there. This is how you know I'm here too late, man. Mayhem, don't know, man. I would love to, bro. I'd love to, man. Last question for a guy here, cause some man are moving a bit booky still. Yeah, Balagizi is tearing up. Big up him. He's tearing it up. Hey, take that one down. Martinelli, just Dachavelli. Last question, man, for true, man. Let's get one more question in. Score prediction for Monday. 3-1 Arsenal. Hopefully they don't make me look stupid. On that note, though, people, I'm busting out, man. We've been here late. There's been a couple booky things going on in this group chat. Man said group chat in this super chat. But it's calm, man. Don't know, man. I'll be back tomorrow. By the time you lot wake up, I'll be there, man. Last question. Nah, he's definitely not. Watch the thing properly. He's definitely not showing just the good bits. There's one bit I sliced the ball, my guy. I sliced it. Do you know why I sliced it? That showed me why I'm a right back. Because I can't lie, the ball's in. I'm playing good anyways, but the ball's in the air. I swear to you, people, I've just seen Rooney. Like I've just seen that man's gonna be up there with Rooney and all them guys in the Prem that have hit mad volleys. I can see this thing trending all over Instagram. All I need to do is just bang it in it. So I've gone to rush it, I've banged it, and I've sliced it. I'm like, raw. In my head, I'm like, raw. And then I've seen their counter attacking. Go and watch it, people. I've seen their counter attacking. But that's where you got to have the mentality. Obviously, I patterned it up and whatnot, but it's a bit crazy, man. It's a bit crazy. Trust me, smash up the light, man. Trust me, I'll be back tomorrow, man. We'll be back tomorrow. There's been a lot of, I've really appreciate the love in here, man. This is a real throwback. The pigeon's still trying to get you. Nah, man, I ain't been in Central for a hot piece, man. They probably forgot, man, still. That's what you gotta do. Mean in the tackle, man. I'm taking. I'll slide tackle the opponent's granddads and grandmas if it gets to that, man. No, me, I like a slide tackle, but it is what it is, man. Make sure you all subscribe to that thing because every Sunday there's episodes and there'll be a little more content. Make sure you're subscribed to my thing. But yeah, man, I got nothing more to add, man. I'm done out here, man. I tried to be here for half an hour. We're here for an hour. On that note, though, people, DG, I'm out. Before I get out of here, don't know, man. Thank you very much for that donation and that positive words, man. It means a lot. You lot are not trying to let me get out of here. I've got a full-time job, my guy. I would love to. I've changed it, but I think it's only going to change when I thingy, my guy, lock off this live. So I'm actually going to lock it off now, man. You lot, let me get out of here. I'm not looking anymore at the super chat or the live chat thing. I'm going to be here forever, but I'm out now.